Always forgetting something. Hello, and welcome back to my lovely character screen. We're seeing our Shadow Bun. We started the War Within yesterday. How does she already have 5,000 gold? Maybe through the level boost. Well, anyway, we're gonna dive right in with her again. And hopefully we can finish the quest we started yesterday and which was bugged out for a bit. Okay, we're back here in the old place. People standing there again. Let's see if this works today.
High in the sky and nowhere to flee. Gather all you can find. Bring them below. Zalatath has plans for them.
Don't know how many times we saw that yesterday. 7, 8 times or so. Ah, it's disappearing again. Oh, hey. Aaron Nokri. Aaron Noct. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, feel free to join my Discord. You can type !Discord in the chat if you want to connect to my community.
Sky and nowhere.
Thanks for hanging out.
Gather all you can find. Bring them below. Zalatath has plans for them.
Hey, Sleepy Lancy, nice to see you again. We are kinda bugging out on this quest, which is pretty annoying. I'm gonna try this another way.
Am I needed? I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
My day was pretty good. I've been to self-defense training again, which started 2 weeks ago, again after a very long break. I'm so out of shape that I'm not really good at it. It was fun doing that. And then I came home, took a quick shower, and now I'm here.
High in the sky and nowhere.
I hope I'll get good. We are mostly doing jiu-jitsu, but also
Bring them below.
adding some parts of judo and karate into it. We are not strictly following one discipline, but taking what we just need. Because it's more self-defense oriented and not to finally. It's more self-defense oriented and not to get higher ranks, so we will maybe do that in the future as well, but at the moment we focus on being able to get out of a fight.
You are, champion.
Holy hell, is this lagging out for some reason. Thank you. I'm probably gonna hurt all over tomorrow, but
See you.
I'm sure that will be good. Yeah, I don't know what happened in the game. That's clearly on my side. I think this might be a game side problem. We'll have to see. I'm glad to see you okay. There's no end to these Nerubians. I'm afraid, at least for now, Dalaran is lost to us. But the people remain. They must be our primary concern. What do you need me to do?
Always take this portal down to Kaz-Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Deliria. We'll meet you when we're able.
This might be because this is like a bottleneck where very many players are at the moment, and so it's lagging out. I hope it's gonna get better after we pass through this portal. The portal flickers and twists, making it impossible to see through to the other side.
Khadgar, we meet at last.
Zalatath, I presume.
This city is home to such power. All squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
There you are.
Illyria!
Get out of my head! Khadgar?
This isn't the real fight.
Goodbye, Guardian.
Oh no. This doesn't look good. Holy hell. Dalaran really get destroyed just now, and was Khadgar really killed?
I found them! I'll get these rocks off you. Just let me...
This is really not looking good for us. Dalaran was always a bastion of the mages. I can't remember, but there have been a lot of fights where Dalaran was an important part, and Khadgar was pretty much one of the most powerful mages in existence. So this is the real stuff. If someone like Khadgar was defeated, usually he always found a way to escape somehow. But it seems he prioritized saving Valeria instead of himself. Yeah, Nancy, it seems like Zalatath just made a goddamn black hole out of Dalaran and destroyed it. She is like an apostle of the void, and the void is pretty much the enemy of everything living. So creating a black hole, or something that looks like a black hole, is something she's definitely able to. And that rip really fit Caesar. We're gonna take a moment of silence in 1 minute when the ads begin. Who do you mean by she's too broken, Lancy? Did you mean Zalatath or Elaria? So the purple elf or the normal, or the human in one? Also the features like latest follower, latest subscription and latest bits is always kinda laggy. I haven't really found why that happens, but it does happen. But it's good to know that my Vtuber is smooth, and the game should be smooth now as well. And before we continue, we're gonna have 2 minutes of silence for the ads. Hi Caesar, nice to see you. How was your day so far? Organize my skills a bit while we wait. Out for now. So you're in college waiting for class. That's a good time to just watch some streams. That's at 6 p.m. And how late is it now for you? 3 p.m. So 3 hours. That's quite some waiting time you have to do. Do I have something? That I don't really need. That looks like you're really early, Caesar, but sometimes that's also good. And the ads are over, so we can continue.
Another home lost to war.
Shadowbun, you survived. Good. Keep your weapons at the ready. This battle is just beginning.
Zalatath will face the might of the Alliance.
The Rubians are everywhere, Shadowbun. There are too many for all of them to be solely crash survivors. I've seen others burrowing up from the ground. This Queensguard Xerxes was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know we are not easy prey, cut them down. Oh, I should have deleted those. Or at least rendered them unusable. Those class points are not a thing in this stream. These are. I'm gonna refund you those points real quick. Then deactivate. Because at least for now we don't have those class points and race points. These? I'm probably gonna use them later again when I'm gonna decide on a new class or try out a new class. Until then, you can save your channel points. Queensguard Xerxes was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know we are not easy prey, cut them down.
Control your power, or it will control you.
Oh, there's another quest. We survived mostly unharmed, not everyone was so lucky. Many who were in Dalaran when it went down are unaccounted for. They will need our help. Search the battlefield for survivors. Help them in any way you can. We need everyone up and fighting.
We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered.
Rescue who you can along the way.
Right, well, why are my quest objectives not showing here? Let's see. Really weird.
Time for dreaming is over.
Let honor guide the path.
I guess that's another bug we're experiencing right now. I guess we have to just kill stuff. See how it goes. We have one Nerubian slain.
Hey, you! Give out these antidotes! I'm cutting venom sacks fast as I can!
Okay, and we have to aid 7 crash survivors. Ooh, that's a special enemy.
No, mana. I cannot. Much better.
Here's another
There is
quest
work
for
to be
us.
done.
Dalaran housed many precious and powerful relics. Many of them were damaged in the crash and are now malfunctioning. They must be destroyed. Take the scroll. I have stored a shattering spell within it. Read the words aloud and its magic will be unleashed. Report what you have done to Jaina when you are through. She will understand.
We must use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
I do not have a target.
That went pretty well. One relic. That's another Nerubian. That's a bigger Nerubian.
I require a target. I do not have a target.
I'm gonna try something real quick if that helps, bringing the quests back. Yeah, that helps. Sometimes reloading does help. So cheap. Polymorphed victim.
Thank you, champion. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Literally.
That was good old Bran.
That always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here.
I can imagine that being revived after being killed can be a bit of an unusual experience.
I require a target.
You there! Help me stabilize this portal, quickly! Excellent! My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others!
Aye aye. Gonna help others.
Help! I can't move.
Ooh, Moira and Dagran.
Oh, Dagran, are you all right?
Yes, thanks to Grandad teaching me stone form. Wait, where is he? We've got to find him.
Dagran, wait!
Seems like Magni is a bit unaccounted for. Hard to imagine losing a dwarf-sized diamond. It is good to know many survived. When this battle is over, we will recover the bodies of those who did not. Good work, and we've made progress as well. Perhaps now we can press forward.
The Alliance will endure.
Destroying more of Dalaran seems unconscionable, but you and Aethos did the right thing. They were unstable and we could not risk their power being used against us.
Be careful who you trust.
Jaina, Thrall, we need help. Magni's in trouble.
Anduin, you're alive.
I will help if I can.
Queensguard Xerix emerged from the ground and surprised Magni. He's near the farthest edge of the wreckage fighting off a swarm. Moira and I were trying to help, but we couldn't draw them away. Come with me, Magni needs our help. Xerix's onslaught is not stopped, the survivors of Dalaran will be wiped out.
Who is calling for help? Follow me! Magni can't hold off Xerix much longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help Magni.
I guess we have a job to do. Looks like they managed to hold him off on their own.
Fodder for my ascension. Die in Ansorek's name.
Come and get some, you chitinous bastard!
I should get out of there. Let's see how this goes.
We can't hold them!
What do you mean, Cesar? That big thing? The big thing was, or is, the Queensguard Xerix, who is one of the Nerubians. And the Nerubians being some kind of spider folk.
My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorn. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
Now don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone! An earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar. You've seen others akin to me? I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans. Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course, and we'd be honored to...
Dornegal! What disaster have you brought to our city, Outlanders? New directive. We must return to the city. All of us.
Good thing we had Magni around, who's kind of a heroic figure for them, even if they don't know them. Those, or at least Belgrin and the other Oathsworn Storm Riders are the Earthen. They are pretty much dwarves made out of stone. They were once created by the Titans to help them form the world and fight against the old gods. And then something called the Curse of Flesh happens, and the Earthen turned from stone to flesh and became the dwarves. And there were a few other races where that also happened. So the Earthen are pretty much the original dwarves. And it seems like they think that Magni kind of got a... what's that called again? got blessed by the Titans and became this figure, like the ultimate earthen, because he's not just made out of stone, but the diamond. And about the Nerubians, there are quite a few different kinds of them. This is, I'm not really sure of that. Yeah, that's an experiment that kind of looks like Nerubian combined with the Void. There are two-legged Nerubians. We got the flying ones. And we got these big ones. Who also... Big ones are like guards and warriors in most cases. These four-legged ones, the scrawny ones, most of the time mages kind. And the queen is the queen. These little ones are also mages most of the time. And we have hatchlings who are more like the infantry. And in Wrath of the Lich King, the Nerubians also played a smaller role. They had their own Oh, what do you mean now, Caesar? Never you thought it was the chat saying that makes no sense? Where do we have the... there we have. That's number one. This was once a king of the Nerubians who were situated in Northrend, but he got turned into an undead, I think, by Arthas. Life he was the Empire's king, in death he was its conqueror, charged by the Lich King to protect his old empire once more. The traitor king stands vigilant against any that threaten his kingdom. Was the Get Yard website I had on repeating? That makes no sense. Ah, I see. And thanks for the laugh, Caesar.
Do you require aid?
You may not be trespassers, but you are not our allies either, Outlander. If you are to blame the Nerubians emerging, then you are responsible for the attack on Dornogal as well. Oh, now I'm getting skywriting.
May the edicts guide you.
You have brought death and destruction to our shores, the likes of which has not been seen in millennia. Mists of Pandaria pretty much started the same way. Someone accusing us of bringing war to them. But you have Nerubian blood on your hands and the Rhaegar at your side. This is enough to earn my trust, for now. My Storm Riders and I must return to our capital Dornogal and investigate what is likely an ongoing attack there. Fly with us, our slipstream will allow you to soar through the skies with ease. I will send other Storm Riders to collect your allies once it's safe for them to land.
Conversation turn. The edicts mandate that I defend the Coreway. I must return to Dornogal. My Storm Riders will gather the rest of the survivors. Now, take flight.
Alright, we got a new chainmail here, but that's not good for us. And the necklace is also not quite the best, so we're gonna ignore that. And no, I don't want to fly slowly. Gonna take out one of our big mounts. Something nice and flighty. I haven't used that mount before, so we're gonna fly on a little phoenix. Fly a bit faster than slow. And whoop.
The Coreway. I have failed in my oath-sworn duty.
Ah, that doesn't look so good.
What is your query?
What have the Nerubians brought, and why?
I have work to do.
I do not yet know why you have come here, Outlander, but you seem efficient in killing Nerubians. As are we, the Storm Riders, vanguards of this isle. The Nerubians are an ancient enemy. I would not be surprised if this Xerix knows and fears me, the Storm Ward. Even so, we could use your skill to help us protect Donegal. I have a Storm Rook for you to ride. Mount up and help us rid our city of these insects. Oh, you reached 2k points? Congrats on that. You don't have to spend them immediately.
Even with a novice rider, this Storm Rook will reduce those spiders to ash.
Drink something real quick. Also, after the training, I'm really thirsty. Don't use it for bullying me, I will save it for the mod. That's also alright. Take Lokren here. Rain down
The Nerubians around the Coreway. I will handle
thunder on all the Nerubians. No one can survive my thunderous attacks.
They are retreating. Well executed, Outlander. Now, I believe you and your friends have much to discuss. I follow the Council's directives.
I do not know why the Nerubians have returned, or why they would attack Donegal. For now, I must focus on assessing the damage to the Coreway. Our brethren, the machine speakers, may need our aid. And it is the Titan's will that the way to the center of Azeroth be kept open.
We are the bedrock. We are the foundation.
Sometimes quests bug out a bit and then you have to run away.
Initiated.
Really talk to the guy who wants to give you a quest again. By the Titans, the Coreway appears completely destroyed. It will take years, perhaps centuries, to remove the rubble and repair the damage the Nerubians did to its inner structure, much less traverse to the world's core. More than that, with the stone-bound gone. I must take a moment to decide what to do. Your friends have safely arrived. Speak to them. Stay out of my way. If we need you, I will let you know.
We brought the Nerubians here.
No, the Nerubians were focused on the core way. The attack was another part of Xalatath's scheme.
Well met.
Fight is far from over. We must take it to Xalatath.
Together.
What is the plan? Plan is to watch a cutscene.
So much chaos and destruction.
We have to regroup. Has anyone seen Khadgar?
No.
We will grieve him in time. But Thrall is right. Without reinforcements, we're at Xalatath's mercy. But no matter what she's planning, we must stop her.
Jaina and I will rally the Alliance and the Horde. But it will take some time for us to sail back here.
Right. In the meantime, we'll stay here and keep the survivors safe.
You will. Not me.
Illyria, we need your...
No, you don't. I can't keep anyone safe. But I can hunt down Xalatath. And make her pay.
We will be back. And we will be ready.
And we will wait a moment before we continue, because the ad should happen in just a bit. I'm gonna use that time to make myself a bit more used to the talents of the hunter. Maybe I should do that in another time. Quite excited for these hero talents that will be unlocked at level 71. I really have to spend some time to read through that all. Get my rotation going good. That I don't need here, that I don't need here. Don't need it as well. Okay, this one I should use to generate focus. This one is my standard one. Kill command is also important. We have multi-shot, which is pretty much when more enemies are there than one. Side for more. Time to finish off a wounded target, dealing not so much physical damage, only usable on enemies with less than 20% health. Oh, that's a saving skill. Shot for spell casting. Still breath is like a self buff. That we don't need. Really need. Bigger cooldown for attacks. This for now. Will reduce movement speed. Oh, we're back. Then let's continue with that another time. My directive does not account for you, Outlander. Oh, that awards reputation. This gives me a helmet I don't really need.
Be vigilant.
First achievement progress made.
Do you require aid?
I have failed my people. The coreway is impassable. Donegal's lifeline to the ringing deeps has been severed as the path beyond. The Nerubians will get their comeuppance. It is my edict, it is my will. I will ascertain if the council ward yet functions and bring him to the archive. Speaker Brinth should be there, Titans willing. But oath-sworn citizens are still in peril. If you wish to ally with us, clear the debris here and help our survivors. I will meet you at the archive.
Fly high. I will check on my people, the Oathsworn, while you clear the rubble. Edicts guide you. Be gone, filth of the depths! You hold no claim.
Edicts, Oathsworn. That all sounds daft to me.
Where are you? Did the Titans send you? Not yet. Rubians has said it has been centuries since the last attack. I guess we can't save that orphan. Corway was our link to the rest of Kazalgar. The orphan's body is split from falling debris. Shattered gem lies within its core, too broken and embedded to be meaningfully retrieved.
Moss grow over us. Survivors from the beach?
If they are truly allies, perhaps all is not lost.
What is your query?
Made it. Good. That a memory gem should not have disturbed our dead, but you have brought it to the right place.
A memory gem. There will be more to recover, I fear.
This one looks pretty normal for a person, but this one looks like she got some inspiration from Dr. Octopus.
The edicts must be followed.
I am Merrick, Council Ward of Donegal. I appreciate your aid, especially in light of the fraught nature of your arrival. You must forgive Stormward Belgrim. Being suspicious is part of his directive. A formal discussion of our situation is warranted. If you wish to strike back at the Nerubians as we do, meet us at the Foundation Hall. Belgrim and I need to review the data so far. In the meantime, you're my guest. Take my ring. It will allow you access to Dornogal's amenities.
We must talk later. Welcome to Dornogal. You are the first Outlander to visit in years.
Click on that. Counterward Signet. The hefty ring's square stone is worn smooth from time. Its band is etched with foreign letters.
Directive.
I'm Speaker Brinth, a machine speaker, here on behalf of the High Speaker. I serve on the Council in his stead, presiding over its restoration of the archive, the Titan machine installed in Dornogal. The destruction of the Coreway is regrettable. I have not returned to the ringing deeps in centuries. My processing lingers on the fates of those I know where and how they fare. What is a machine speaker? It is hard to explain to an outlander, but I will endeavor to be brief. All Earthen are hard-coded by a keeper, and by extension the Titans with a primary function that they must perform. In the Isle of Dawn, every Oathsworn keeps one of the two. Build and maintain the structures and facilities of Dornogal and the Coreway, or protect the city of Dornogal and the Coreway. In the ringing deeps, the land below the Isle of Dawn, there is a third edict. Maintain the Titan's machines above and along the Coreway. That is my edict and the edict of my people. All Earthen look to us to save us. All Earthen look to us to save us from our eventual stasis and shut down by repairing the stone vault and the awakening machine. We have so far been unsuccessful. Difficult words.
May the deeps continue to ring.
The memory gem you recovered is what its name suggests. It contains an Earthen's memories, directives, and hard coding of our edicts. This building, the archive, is the nexus of our civilization. Here, memories are cycled, catalogued, and stored at the end of an Earthen's scheduled rotation. With the codex I have invented, we can access 1 or 2 memories from a memory gem. Take it and read the memory gem you found.
Return if you have more queries.
Nerubians everywhere. Look out!
It was Odin. I knew him. His memory will be preserved. Please deposit his memory gem into the archive's repository.
So, the archive holds every Earthen's memories. Can you view them?
Dagrin, this may be a solemn ritual for them.
His query is valid. Yes, but the archive has been inaccessible for thousands of years.
And it's gone.
The machines must be preserved.
It is comforting that Odin will be preserved in the archive.
Task resumed. Thank you. Keep the device. You may find use of it if you find more memory gems.
Dagrin, this seems like a place you'd be keen to explore. I'll be back for you when I know it's safe.
Did you find something?
What kind of luck do I have? My first venture out of Iron Forge, and I find myself in a land untouched by time. And the first building I walk into is basically a library. Did I die in the crash? Is this heaven? Nerubians aside, it feels like it. I'm keen to learn all I can about the Earthen, especially if it'll help my ma. Hey Fumo, how are you doing?
Can I ask you another question, Speaker Brinth?
Yes, small one. My current directive is to answer your questions.
Fantastic. I'm much obliged. Where to start? How long has Dornogal been here?
Unknown. Our archive would contain that information, but as I said, it is non-functioning.
I should be writing this down. I'm standing here with a living relic. No offense. Can you give me a rough estimate?
The archive's last access date was approximately 5,000 years ago. But Dornagal itself has been here much longer, since before the sundering that we believe damaged our machines. Unfortunately, our memories from that time have been overwritten.
Overwritten? You mean in the archive, or your memory personally?
An Earthen's memories are erased upon recharging. Hence the need to upload our memory gems to the archive with each charge cycle. I am not offended, but we are unfortunately in decline. Without a way to recharge, we will eventually all enter stasis.
When will that happen?
Sooner for some than others. In the next 10 centuries, we will all cease to function.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do not worry. We machine speakers are working hard to reinitiate the machines.
I hope it works, Speaker. Truly.
When you have a need for relaxation now that you finished working for school, Fumo, and what better than to enjoy some War Within with Thyra. Also, the speaker dropped some things just now. She talked about something called the Sundering. The Sundering happened a lot of time ago in Azeroth. And in the beginning, I'm not sure about Northrend and Pandaria, but I think those two and all these, at least Kalimdor and the Eastern continents were once one continent. But that has been far in the past. On this one continent, the elves reigned pretty much supreme with their Queen Ashara in the lead. And they pretty much had an infinitive supply of mana by the world trees and the Fountain of Eternity. I think that should be at least the translation from the German word. And the Fountain of Eternity was unfortunately destroyed when the Burning Legion attacked and tried to invade the world by using the Fountain of Infinity to open portals. And the destruction of the Fountain of Eternity caused the continents to split apart, which is called the Sundering. I'm not quite sure if it actually created the Maelstrom. I think so. Anyway, it has been a long time in the past, and since then it seems the Earthen have not been able to function properly.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Let's see, we have asked him about profession trainers. And it's always the big question, which professions to take. I think I'm gonna do that later on.
The coreway must be
Or maybe
protected.
Chat wants to decide on my profession. I can take 2 of the main professions and all side professions. The side professions being cooking, fishing. Yeah, that's it. And archaeology, but it seems there's no teacher here. Cooking, fishing, archaeology are my side professions, and I can take all of them. And then I can take 2 other professions, which are here: alchemy, blacksmithing, chanting, engineering, herbalism, inscription, jewel crafting, leatherworking, mining, skinning, and tailoring. Herbalism, mining, and skinning are the gathering professions that gather materials to be used in other professions, which is pretty much the reason most people who have one main character they use choose one of the crafting professions and a corresponding gathering profession to be able to gather your own materials. Others might choose 2 gathering professions because they have other characters they are then using to craft stuff, or they choose 2 crafting professions because they have other characters who will gather the stuff. Oh, Isabel Garcia, thanks for the follow. What do you all say? Want to choose a profession now or do that later on?
The Titans will return. Be ready.
Ooh, that's far away. Let's fly.
The entire isle is under attack. Praise the Titans, you are safe, Meyrand.
Do you mean by that I could choose other professions more, or that the professions will like get an upgrade?
Were it not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen. We need the Council's direction.
We can make this in our home. In the past, it was actually so that some professions had specializations. For example, during vanilla WoW, blacksmithing had a specialization on armor smithing or weaponsmithing, and if you chose one of them, you couldn't choose the other one. Nowadays, that isn't there anymore. So you can not specialize in some kind. You can. There are some specialization things, but if you do enough crafting or gathering, you can get everything, pretty much. And There are no other professions than those I showed you on the with the guard conversation. But the sooner you start on your professions, the faster or the sooner you get to a higher level. You have to level them up by using them. For gathering professions, you have to gather stuff. And for crafting professions, you have to craft stuff. And then you unlock new recipes or being able to gather rarer things. Yeah, that's pretty much the upgrades you get. I'm not sure if there are some other upgrades available, but it could be on Dragonflight. You could also spend like inspiration. I think it was called inspiration on your professions to like boost the chances of getting rare mats or boosting the item level of the things you crafted. Another outlander from the beach, are you? A few of your sector, Anduin and Magni, arrived earlier. They are downstairs. News of your aid to us has traveled through the city. I welcome you and your allies, and will help you as best I can. Although, if you share the same food requirements as your compatriots, your choices are limited. What we consume is unpalatable to you. I think it wanted to say unpalatable. Gems or in cinder brew. This inn was created because we did have travelers like Liu once come from below. But I can see what I have.
Beds are scarce. We have resorted to using the proscenium as a field hospital.
Oh, good old Bronzebeard. The adventure of exploring the unknown. There's nothing like it, eh? Shadowbun? What are the Delves and the Delvers' headquarters? This place is where we are gathering all the things we've found exploring the Delves of Gaz Algar. Oh right, Delves are areas that contain precious treasures along with dangerous foes. I'll help you explore any that you can find. You can bring a few of your friends if you want, or it can just be the two of us. We'll work together to get some treasures.
I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorn unexplored. I have a reputation to uphold.
There's a little quest hiding here.
What is your command?
So the quests that are just marked with a pretty much standard exclamation marks are side quests. If they're yellow, that means they can only be done once. If they can be repeated, they are blue. And they have like a shield around them. That means those are campaign quests and are like the main quests. Hello Outlander, do you want to know about news from outside the city? The Crossroads is a key place for Earthen to exchange information and goods, no matter their allegiances or edict. My friend Bonders unofficially maintains the square. He would be delighted to see you in person. Sure, he has already heard 100 different stories of how you and the Outlanders made it to our isle.
Return if you wish to speak again.
He is back there all the way. Let's do the main quest for now. And the portal back to Stormwind. Looks like a pretty cool throne room. There we have Balgrim. And here we have Merrick. But we first need to talk to Auditor Balwards.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
He's the one to give us special items if you have enough renown with the Earthen. Sometimes you can get like bounce from that. Sometimes you get to have some equipment pieces or little companions or some toys, but that we can't see what it looks like.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
You address the council.
Belgrim's vigilance has kept us safe all these years, but today we need help.
I have work to do.
I hate to admit it, but we have been caught unprepared by the Nerubians. Our process is focused on sustaining Donegal and our declining population. Stormward Belgrim's stalwart pride has kept him and the Storm Riders capable fighters. But they are already stretched thin and they are not builders. The Coreway's damage surpasses our ability to fix it. But that was not always so. I suppose if you wish to understand, you must learn more about us.
The eternal titans sculpt your path.
We're gonna do that after the ad break, which gives me a chance to give a bit more order to my skill slots here. That removes all root and move bearing effects from itself on a friendly target and grants immunity. Yeah, we're taking a short break now, Caesar. Once you're prepared to intimidate the target, stunning it for 5 seconds. That's a stun. Pretty much good here. Heals you for 30% and your pet for 100% of maximum health. Every 10 focus spent reduces the cooldown. That's a good saving skill. Yeah, you're subbed and don't get the ad break at the moment, Caesar. That's also a saving skill. Feign Death is a specialty of the hunters. Aspect of the turtle. Cheetah. Hunter's Mark. This is an important one. Teasing Trap. Hey Cruzy, how are you doing? We're having a short break for the ads to pass. But I kinda order my spell list here. Trap down here for the moment. That is a debuffer. Engage is a saving. Now that's another attack. Call of the Wild. Use sound to call Wild, summoning 2 of your active pets for 20 seconds. During this time, a random pet from your stable will appear every 4 seconds to assault your target for 6 seconds. Each time Call of the Wild summons a pet, the cooldown of Barbed Shot and Kill are reduced by 50%. This is also another skill. A trap hurls the trapped target location that creates a dart radius pool of tar around itself for 30 seconds when the first enemy approaches. All enemies have 50% removed. A goes to the traps.
Do you have an appointment?
Well, ad break is over, so let's see what he can tell me about the Council of Donegal.
The Titans uplifted 4 wards. The Council Ward, the Storm Ward, the Stone Ward, and the High Speaker. To keep the edicts and build the Coreway and its fortress, Donegal. But the Titans left, and the machines stopped. The Unbound abandoned the edicts, and the High Speaker retreated to the Ringing Deeps. And now, the machine speakers are cut off from us, and we have no means to fix the Coreway.
It seems that the Earthen were reigned by a council of 4, but the High Speaker is unavailable at the moment because he is in the deep, and the Stone Ward, who I guess is like the leader of the building faction, pretty much abandoned everything and became the leader of the Unbound, I would say. And going from the lore of the Earthen so far, the Unbound probably have chosen to free themselves from the edicts and are not bound by the laws of the Titans anymore.
I bid you welcome.
We are fractured in half, and now our purpose is being tested. Titans, give us strength.
Then it seems long past time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgone, rebuild ye Coreway, and take care of the Nerubians once and for all. You need a hammer? Or an open hand?
With Mida and Anduin weakened and Alaria nowhere to be found, it's up to us, Shadowban. Clear the way for Thrall and Jaina's army, if we hope to strike back at the Nerubians in Zalatath. But we cannot get the Nerubians without the Coreway, and we cannot repair the Coreway without the Earthen's help. If Merrick thinks this Edelgone and her Unbound are the only ones that can fix the Coreway, then we need to find her. Time to sharpen my smile and put on me diplomat hat. Are you with me, Shadowban?
You may take your leave. If this Edelgone can fix the Coreway, we should seek her out. I'm willing to be a liaison, if ye be willing to speak with her.
You are correct. Storm Ward, new directive. Take them to Freywold Village.
I will comply.
He doesn't sound too happy about that. Ooh, we can use an Earthen teleporter now. Gets us there fast and easy.
Wasn't Council Ward, I would have never agreed to do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander. I have no hope for our success.
Well, this should be interesting.
Okay, where do we have to go? Here. Then we quickly take on the other quests situated here.
Work cycle interrupted.
There's word of troubles in the village of Rambleshire at the base of Thunderhead Peak. Can't abide the place myself, always wet and rumbling, but Rook Tender Lufsela thought it worth a look. However, seeing as how the birds fancy the moss that the village produces, she's still green though, and might just need a hand.
May the Titans carve your path.
This is a dungeon gate, by the way, also shown here on the mini-map, the Rookery named. A dungeon in World of Warcraft is a 5-man instanced area where you fight some enemies, fight some bosses, get some good gear. There are 3 difficulties of dungeons. Normal difficulty, heroic difficulty, which is a bit worse, but also doable by random groups. And heroic dungeons you can only do once per day. I think at least it was that way in the past. I don't think they changed it so far. And mythic dungeons, you need to obtain a key to open them, and well, after finishing them, you can get keys to higher level mythic dungeons. Did you have a commotion? I think they might be shutting the whole thing down. And higher level mythic dungeons are even more difficult than mythic dungeons. I think you played WoW around Mists, but didn't play long. Mists wasn't quite the best expansion to start on, I would say, because there was a bit of backlash from the community. They didn't really like the Pandaren being added, and also with Cataclysm, and then with Cataclysm it began to get more casual friendly, which is not necessarily a bad thing for a game. But at that point, Blizzard didn't really have it quite thought out to offer content for casual people and for more hardcore people. And many people thought the raids were too easy. Many people thought the heroic dungeons were too easy. And so there was a bit of a decline in WoW. But personally, story-wise, I found Mists of Pandaria had quite some nice moments. Now you can even get Pandaren Death Knights, which some people didn't like as well. Did you see anything? I was just at the Forge grounds picking up a jewelry commission, and all of a sudden everyone was shouting like the Coreway was under attack again. But it was not that. Some peacekeepers were heading towards the depot, where crafting shipments are sent up from the deeps. I bet it's something to do with the machine speakers. The peacekeepers ushered everyone away before I could see what had happened. But maybe you can sneak a glimpse? I bet the council ward will be displeased. How exciting. I do hope he makes a personal appearance. I need to see what cloak he's wearing this season. Yeah, that's the important stuff to know. So, we can go there. Request. Yeah, let's
They are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
show me where the profession trainers are.
We will continue speaking later.
Oh, that's very, at least the skinning one. If you want to try World of Warcraft out again, Crucy, I would actually recommend starting now. Because, just to show here always, because after Shadowlands pretty much ended some very big storylines that happened. And there's like a kind of story cut between Shadowlands and Dragonflight. And Dragonflight started something new, and the story went pretty well, was good received by the community as far as I know. Because there are always people saying no and we don't like it and blah blah blah. But in general, Dragonflight did some good things. And The War Within is a continuation of some stuff that happened in Dragonflight. And at the moment, when you start as a new player, you are given the choice of where you want to level. If you already have a high-level character, you can choose to level in any of the expansions, but if you don't have one, you are meant to level in Dragonflight, so you actually level through the story of Dragonflight, and after you hit level 70, or 68 rather, you get the starting quest for The War Within, and probably have finished most of Dragonflight, so you know where the story of The War Within starts. So right now I would say it's a pretty good spot or place for new players to try out World of Warcraft. Because you don't really need to know much about the Burning Legion, which was defeated in Legion. You don't need to know the background story of the Lich King. The proceedings that happened in Cataclysm are also not that important right now. As well as Mists of Pandaria and Warlords of Draenor, which then led to Legion. Battle for Azeroth is a bit of a standalone thing, I would say, because after Legion, also some big story parts were finished. And then Battle for Azeroth put the focus away from big world-destroying things back to the disputes between Horde and Alliance, which then also turned into big world-destroying things when the old god N'Zoth appeared. Then Shadowlands really is an end of many things. And really with Dragonflight, where the start of a new big story arc. We are now also with The War Within, especially because of Xalatath. We are in a big story part concerning the Void, and the Void was always kind of there. There were some enemies from the Void, sometimes some quests were concerned with it, but the Void never was a big thing so far. And now we are going into like the Void era. We learn, or probably learn more about the Void and how it is the end of all things, or some kind of end for all things. And that's a very big part of the War Within, since Nalatath, the big bad girl, is the emissary of the Void.
Work cycle interrupted.
Yeah, enchanting. Hello, Outlander. I have heard of your exploits since your dramatic arrival on our shores. We often welcome your aid. I can teach you how to enchant your gear with resources from my land. To defeat our enemies, every bit of power helps. Complete the item enchantment tutorial by using the items received from Aladdin or with your own items.
May the Titans carve your path.
Here, take these. The scroll of power is a perfect match for the ring, but you can also enchant your own rings if you wish. Who do you mean, is she hot though? You mean Xalatath? Permanently enchants a ring with a glimmer of Beledar, increasing haste by 130. Yeah, I'm gonna use that for my own ring.
Do you have a query?
May you be undefeatable as the earth itself. On your way now, Outlander. Versatility. Mastery. Critical strike. This strike is always good to have. I'll do that on the other ring. Yep, hot elf lady, knew it. Yeah. You can describe Xalatath as a hot elf lady. I always forget that I can't glide as a hunter. Operations here are suspended on suspicion of smuggling. We advise relaying your last task truthfully is in your best interest. I swear by the edicts that this is an honest operation. Move along, this is an ongoing... Oh, Shadowbun, my apologies. Word travel fast that I'm the Shadowbun, saving the peace of Donegal. We may actually need your assistance. Council Ward Merricks has authorized trade goods from the deeps to be transported through this depot. However, we have received a tip that more than crafting materials are being sent and received here. Donegal observes a strict rules about what we trade and with whom. All commerce must serve the edicts, not the interests of individuals. We do not abide unsanctioned trading. We have started going through the crates here to find smuggled goods, but we haven't found anything yet. Help us take a look. Go through those crates, Shadowbun. I want to see anything you find. Just crafting supplies from the deep, sir. Nothing else. I think he doesn't believe you. Oh, goods are somewhere else. Cruzy is the hot elf lady making you play World of Warcraft again. I wanna the description of those items. High quality coal, sturdy briquettes able to burn for several hours at a time. Assorted chisels, different shapes and sizes specialized for a variety of stone types. Whole skin apron, prevent scorching and splatter from molten metal. The tip we received was from a highly reliable source. There must be something here. Nope, nothing unusual. That is odd. These are very normal trading goods. There's nothing illicit here. Is that all you found? There has to be something we're missing. The tip we received was from a very reliable source. We have no reason to believe we were being misled. The council ward will want us to get to the bottom of this. I refuse to disappoint him. We haven't been able to get any additional information out of the workers, but maybe you'll have more luck. Speak to the ones we have detained here and see if you can learn anything. I was told this depot was closed for an investigation. Is that so, Kragard? Council ward, yes, we received word that this supply line was being used for smuggling. And have you found proof of these activities? Not yet, sir, but Shadowban is helping us to get to the bottom of it. You're talking too fast for me to read. I do not know anything, I swear on the edicts. My directive is just moving crates. Arfan abides by his directives precisely. This is an honest operation. I just realized I might have had an Arfan as a co-worker in one job I had once. Because always when there was something he didn't want to do, he pretty much said, "That's not standing in my directives." Let's see. Who are you? We owe sworn owe no outlanders any explanation. That one sounds like he might know something. I have to interrogate more line workers. Who are here? I have no idea what Kragard is talking about. Fine, fine, the crates are false bottoms for hiding goods, but we do not know what is in them. I swear to the Titans, I did not know about this. Aha! False bottoms in the crates. Very clever. That could be enough proof by itself to shut down this depot for good. But for the Council Ward's records, we will need a full report of any smuggled goods we find. So they have built extra compartments in the crates to hide extra items, eh? That explains how they have been smuggling goods into and out of Dornogal without our auditors knowing. Excellent work, Shadowban. But now the fun part of our job. Those crates will have to be broken open and the smuggled goods taken into evidence. Smash the bottoms out of the crates and bring anything you find back to me. Good work, Kragard. Vigilant as always. I must return to my office, but do let me know what you find. Yes, Council Ward. Seems like Kragard is up for promotion. What do I find here? Nerubian silk ropes. Woven from Nerubian webs, these flexible ropes are unbreakable. We got mud.
I need to target something first.
Fused underclay. Infused with holy oil from Hallowfall, this mud can burn for weeks on end. Bag of glowing shards. These small shards break easily, producing an invigorating spark of electricity. I think only the earthen will find a spark of electricity invigorating. Bundle of receipts. Each one is signed by the same person, Steel Vein. Braga frowns as he looks over the goods you found. Some of these goods are from Ashgahed. We are specifically forbidden from trading with the Nerubians in any capacity. Cannot risk any resources falling into the hands of our enemies. Council Ward must be informed. This is a nice addition that happened now in The War Within. The quests actually show if it is a part of unlocking the new allied race. Because the allied races, you have to do some stuff to unlock them. You can't just create a character for them out of the blue. And I have to do stuff to unlock the Earthen race before I can actually use them or create a character with them. Both receipts you found. Steel Vein is a known smuggler that we've been chasing for a long time. The Council Ward will be pleased to finally have solid evidence on his activities and maybe even on his whereabouts. Bring these receipts to Merrick's immediately. He will want to study them in detail. He said he was heading back to his office, so you should be able to find him at the Council Ward's rise. I'll package up the rest of the evidence to be brought to him later. Good work today. Due to suspected ties with the smuggler Steel Vein, this depot is hereby closed indefinitely. You cannot do this, my directive. And we have another ad break. Gives me the chance to read through the last thing here. Fires a magical tethering the enemy and any other enemies within 5 yards for 10 seconds, stunning them for 3 seconds. They move more than 5 yards from the arrow. That's also a stun thing. Flare exposes all hidden and invisible enemies within the targeted area for 20 seconds. Misdirection misdirects all threat you cause to the targeted party or raid member. Begin with your next attack. Within 30 seconds and lasting 8 seconds. That's also saving stuff. That's there. Those are my saving skills. Pretty much movement. Here's some gauge and I'm dead. I died by jumping back. The traps are there. Here. We have the fun stuff. This is the reducing movement stuff.
I do not have a target.
Do that a bit more forward. We use when nothing else available. Yeah, I think my skill plate is pretty much done for now, which is good because the ad ended just now. So, has anyone decided on what professions Shadowban should take? Or some preferences? can't learn professions. Not the one. Ah, this one is one to train me if I want to. We have a trading post here. Let's fly there real quick. Trading post is something that was added in Dragonflight. You can get some trading post coins here. I already collected everything for this month. And then you can exchange them for some nice stuff like what to call it, transmogs for your appearance. Quite a lot. You can also get pets and get armor stuff, weapons. Those do not have a they do not have any ability points or stat points on them. They are, as you can read here below Deep Stormhammer, they are cosmetic, which is also indicated by these purple edges. They are just used to change appearances of stuff. And you can also get mounts and toys.
Come back again.
Quite interesting because sometimes there's stuff available that you could get in the past, which is now unavailable entirely. Sometimes you get stuff that is still available, but hard to get, so it's also a way to get it easier, and sometimes there's stuff that is unique to the trading post. Council Ward has stepped away. If your directive is to make a delivery, leave it on his desk. I guess my directive is to make a delivery. But reading secret ledgers is also my directive. The office is indeed unoccupied. A pile of letters is scattered haphazardly over what you assume is Merrick's desk. It appears that he left in a hurry. The topmost letters open and unfolded. There has been a situation. Expect delays. Ilvain. This is unexpected. Since Steelvain is the smuggler we are trying to get, and it seems like the council ward is pretty much like every politician corrupt. At least that's what it looks like at the moment. Seems like there's nothing else to do but leave the receipts on Merrick's desk. And we will pretty much forget everything we learned about the council ward just now. Okay, where to go next? We can go there. And afterwards we can go there. Let's fly. Oh, there are more quests here.
Speak and be heard.
Outlander, you're real! Like the others that have stopped by. There are so many of you. I can't believe my eyes. I know everything about the Isle, but could not have fathomed this.
May Rook nor Ram take you far.
Ooh, wanted poster. Wanted, the Burrow Breaker. This note is nailed into the post with a small chitinous plate. For crimes impeding the edicts of Dornogal, the council has deemed a reward be yielded to any who slays the chitinous beast known as Stick-Car. A sample of Stick-Car's armor is attached. If you are unable to damage it, you are urged to carry on in your duties and leave this task for another. Burrowbreaker Stick-Car. Known for expertise in tunneling and a near impenetrable exterior. We will penetrate that exterior.
Grow closer, Outlander.
Terka grumbles as you approach. Ground is shaking. 'Tis no good. Troubles are awakening the elements again. There's rot in them. Danger to us all. Bring them to heal and give its heart here. Only then the earth can begin to heal. Only then can Terka do her duties. Roth feels the wounds festering in the ground.
May Freya guide you.
Ooh, fresh meat.
Communication in...
Not for me, it seems.
Sorry. Hello.
Greetings, Outlander. My name is Otago, and I am caretaker Corgrant's apprentice at the Morning Rise Memorial Site. The mischievous candlelit kobolds have overrun Morning Rise, and we seek assistance. Would you meet me at the Foresight outpost? It is just to the north of here. I will be able to tell you more once you arrive.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
I have to go, we don't have much time. I can explain everything once we meet at Foresight outpost. You find a small yet heavy leather-bounded package on the ground with an attached label. Gundargas Courier Express. Expedited to Harvester Farney, Durga's cabin. Open with care. Contains volatile elemental minerals. Better to get that out of here then. Okay, some stuff is up here, some stuff is there. Oh, that's the Burrow Breaker. And the Burrow Breaker. Where is he? Standing around just there. Some little kids.
I require a target.
At least at the moment, it's pretty easy to fight here. Now it's time to continue the main quest. So this menu I can open by clicking on this thing on the minimap. Shows the renown I gathered for the different factions here, and each faction can gather renown and then unlock special things. For example, this is just telling me I have started to gather renown. And with this I can acquire a cosmetic cloak. And I may acquire level 72 cloak from Auditor Balvos, which is a one-time thing, just to give me some equipment to level up. Then the next level, I unlock something that I can't use yet because it requires level 80, but then I can assist with performances at the Proscenium and get some resonance crystals from Auditor Balvos, and that's how it continues here. And at the end, you always get some kind of title and some special things as well. And that's for the 4 factions available here for now. That's a dead Nerubian.
Come on, Ebona. Stay with me. I will answer your queries.
Adelgon tends to Ebona, a gravely injured Earthen in the geothermal pool. With a focus directed solely on her wounded friend, she does not notice your approach. Are you Adelgon?
Go where you will.
Scene!
Personal directive. Prioritize the wounded. We cannot fight if unidentified. Another survivor from the crash?
I'm Moira, of the Dark Iron and Bronzebeard.
I think he's not really welcome there.
Stone Ward?
I am not the Stone Ward. You know that.
I know you abandoned your post.
And you abandoned us.
The Coreway was attacked. It must be repaired.
We were attacked too. You should have protected.
I can see there is some history between you. But if you haven't noticed, the Nerubians have you both in their sights. You need each other, age-old drama or not.
I speak for the Unbound.
Seems I have little choice but to hear you and Balgrim out.
Follow what
Nerubian attack, your meteoric fall. Balgrim is here. Balgrim needs more hands for his Coreway, but I couldn't help even if I wanted to. My people are dying as we speak. Some were abducted by the Nerubians during the attack. You're not the first Outlander I've met. A small fellow like Moira arrived here earlier and wasted no time following the Nerubians. He took the path west to a nearby cave. I would be in your debt if you found my people. Arachnophobic spelunker's crossbow. Interesting, like a mini ballista.
Heed the call of...
This is a waste of cycles. I will go to the quarry myself.
Then you'll be the first Storm Rider it's seen for centuries.
Okay, time to gather some quests here. Because in World of Warcraft, usually when you get somewhere like a village or so and the main quest leads you there, most of the quests that are close around it are also dealing in the same area. So you can save some time by doing them all at once. Helpers, we beg you. The Gorloks are taking everything from us. I alone cannot battle an entire tribe of Gorloks. We need more.
Speak and be heard.
The Elfen who live outside Donegal are ill-equipped to deal with hostile threats. They are workers, artisans, miners, farmers, not soldiers. Who are you? I was once a commander of peacekeepers in Donegal. The peacekeepers are not as well versed in warfare as the Storm Riders, but we are still trained and armed to protect the citizens of the city. While the Oathsworn are well protected behind the walls of Donegal, the Unbound were left to fend for themselves against Gorloks, Fungarians, Kobolds, even Nerubians. Over time, I realized that in order to carry out my charge of protecting the Earthen, I would have to leave the city. Since then, I have journeyed across the Isle of Dawn, helping any and all Earthen I come across. Such is my way.
The Titans will return.
Sounds like she's an upstanding fella. Gorlok raiders have been slaughtering these farmers and stealing their pearls. They seek our protection, but we may not be enough. I know of others nearby who can help. Seek them out and request their aid. They are hesitant, offer them the promise of pearls as payment. We will also need to arm these farmers so they can defend themselves. Search for spare weapons and equipment that they might be able to use. I will go with the farmers and train them as best I can. Fear not, we will help you. Time preserve us, thank Bedrock. You do us a great kindness. While my friend gathers more weapons and warriors, I will teach you how to fight. Take me to the others. They start walking. Usually they won't be talking. Who's seeing a human here? A flowery human. Before Dalaran crashed, I was a preeminent expert on gems, but I lost it all. Gems, books, scrolls, like everyone else. Imagine my surprise when I learned of a creature named Bathalteus that possesses knowledge of gems stretching back before the Sun-Ring. I want that knowledge, I will do anything for it. But the rock-skinned young yokels here won't tell me any more about Basalteus. Can you get the Earthen to talk?
See you later.
First get that one.
Our forged paths intertwine.
That a Earthen or a normal? No, it's an Earthen. He has 2 gems on his hands. Keep true, Void Elf. We of the Wold Guard uphold an ancient promise to Freya to tend to these lands. Our edict is older than those wielded by the demagogues in Donegal, older than Donegal itself. However, not all lands have been tended equally. The leader of our order was to care for the basin nearby, but we've not heard from them in many cycles. I sent a novice to investigate. Aid them in my order will be in your favor.
Journey far and safe.
Tell me, what
I was supposed to see Coden earlier, but I'm as petrified as unliving stone. The attack on the village was paralyzing. Rekka takes a deep breath and focuses on the shape of another jar. Could you do me a favor and deliver those jars to Coden? The stone throwaway in the village pottery shop. I must finish this piece before the clay dries. Let's steal some pottery. Shallow and heavier bowl with geometric edges, no patterns adorned with incredibly functional piece. Pot of perfectly medium size, versatile for storage or display. A gem-like pattern encircles it. Tall clay vase with symmetrical handles. Center is scored by a braided pattern, a hallmark of earthen work. Hello outsider, what brings you to my home? What do you know about Basalteus? Another outsider came here asking the same question. Curious. You're not here on their behalf, are you? I told her that she is treading into thick mud trying to find Basalteus. I value both of your continued functioning too much to tell you of how to find him. You can ask Kuron, but he will tell you much the same. Perhaps he will persuade you against seeking him if I cannot.
Make it quick.
Outlander, your aid is requested. The Earthen here have said you would be of help. Our fellow Earthen at the Opal Crag have not reported their quota of the past day. There must be something causing a disruption. Would you pay Foreman Alvigar a visit?
Keep me informed.
Oh, this is Kuron. So many outsiders all of a sudden, bringing many outlandish ideas. A great change is upon us. Where can I find the Basalteus? I'm not interested in your change of things. This is the second time someone has asked me about Basalteus today. What would someone want with that creature? I will tell you what I told her when she asked me for information. No. Don't look at me like that. Alright, I will tell you where it is, but that is all. You need to know how to summon it to see it. There's a cave southwest of here. It is there. No more questions. Besides, I don't think anyone else knows of it, but perhaps Maluk. Yeah, my interrogation skill is so good. He just tells me what I want to know without me needing to use any interrogation. Maybe a gem? She likes shiny objects. Oh, hello, I'm looking for a gift to give to a dear friend of mine. We've spent more and more time together and I've become very fond of her. Do you think this gem is a good gift? Explain the farmer's situation and their offer of pearls as a reward. A pearl would be perfect. I'm sure she will love it. Welcome to Freywold Village, outsider. We Unbound dedicate our lives to the pursuit of craftsmanship, production and innovation. The last is what many chase but few find ever. With Rekka, then, she is avoided coming into town. I grow worried. Something happened recently, but there's nothing we can do about it. What's my thought on the expansion so far? I haven't really seen much of it yet, I have to say. Because I want to read all the quests out, if you haven't noticed yet, and that takes a while. So far, one thing I'm looking forward to, and I will get after finishing this quest, are the so-called hero talents. So far, these skill trees were pretty much designed for Dragonflight. For Dragonflight, there was a redesign of the skill trees. In the past, or right at the start of World of Warcraft, there were similar skill trees, but you had 3 of them, and each was for one specialization. You could put your skill points in any of the 3 trees, but usually you would focus on one, because if you tried to make like a character who is specialized in everything, you wouldn't do any proper damage. Nowadays, you have one class skill tree and one specialization skill tree. The class skill tree is the same for every specialization and gives some standard abilities and passives and stuff. The class skill tree does the same, but defined on your class. at level 70, the max level in Dragonflight, you had all your skill points that were available. But now we can level up to level 80. So the developers decided against like expanding with skill trees. So we don't get any skill points in those 2 anymore. But instead we unlock so-called hero talents, where we can choose one of 2 sub-specializations. Every class, well, not every class, the usual outliers are Druid and Demon Hunter because of their different number of skill trees. But every class that has 3 skill trees has 3 sub-specializations, and depending on what specialization you can choose between 2 of them. Then get special skill points for those. And that's something I'm looking forward, because that gives you some more ability to do some individuality on your classes. There are also other features I'm looking forward to, but I can't really do yet, because I'm not as far in the story so far. The story is pretty nice. It's nice that we got to, or were acquainted with the Earthens so early, right off the bat on Dornegal, or the Isle of Dawn. At first I thought it would be that we would like discover pretty much... Oh, we have an ad. Discover pretty much unoccupied island, where we have like Dalaran as our base point, and then try to find some way into Kaz-Alga. However, I never expected Dalaran to be actually destroyed. That's a move from the developers I really didn't foresee, as well as the fact that Khadgar was most likely killed. That really is something that shocked me. It's similar to what happened at the starting quest of Legion, which I don't want to spoiler right now. You have to see that one day for yourself after I play it all. But there's also some very dramatic stuff happening right at the beginning. And so far I think it's a nice expansion, but I really haven't seen much yet. It's a bit annoying that you really can't see anything so far of the hero talents. You know they are here, but can't like have a look at it already. You have to get to level 71 to get them. Okay, ad is over. Prairie Fever. Coden turns the pottery over carefully. Perfectly rounded, no cracks, a smooth lip. Brekka's done it again. She's our best crafter in town. Level up. And I unlocked a new dungeon. Welcome to Freywold, villager outsider. Village outsider. Monsters in the dark. The local quarry was an active source of clay and ore for us until the Fungarians took over some time ago. We were worried about the Fungarians encroaching upon the village, but there's something more. Multiple sightings of a creature much larger than our native wildlife have been reported at night. Combined with villager Modina's disappearance, I fear this is no coincidence. She visited the quarry recently and hasn't returned. We would be in your debt if you searched the tunnels. Ashen Stone Stalker, a stalker from deep within the earth, able to consume the hardiest of creatures. Buried, not forgotten. Several suns ago, my friend Modina ventured into the quarry cave. She wanted to find rare ore for Rekka to help her craftsmanship. Modina was excited, I remember, a rare feeling for Earthen. She hasn't returned. The Fungarians prevent us from searching the area. It would mean a great deal to us if you could look for her. I didn't know it was possible to spend so much of the day thinking about what ifs. So I leveled up and now I can choose the hero talents, which really shows off with the little effect here. So I can choose between two sub-specializations, one being the Dark Ranger, embrace hatred and strike from the shadows, assaulting your enemies with necrotic shadow-empowered abilities. Enemies who fall from your abilities further empower your dark energies. Or I can choose the Pack Leader. Pack leaders have formed a deep bond of trust with their animal companions, allowing the hunter and their pack to hunt with a vicious coordination on the battlefield. Yeah, see you, Caesar. Have a nice day. Thanks for hanging out so long. So the abilities I get right off the bat for Dark Ranger is Black Arrow. Fire Black Arrow into your target, dealing a lot of shadow damage over 18 seconds. Each time Black Arrow deals damage, you have a 10% chance to generate a charge of Barbed Shot. Barbed Shot being this here, which can recover focus, which is the resource abilities of the hunter use. For the pack leader, we have Vicious Hunt, which is a passive. Kill command prepares you to viciously attack in coordination with your pet, dealing an additional physical damage with your next kill command. What do you guys say? Do we want to be a Dark Ranger, being more on the dark magic side, or become a pack leader to further bond with our companions as a beast master? I think both sound interesting. True Bun leader with his army of Bun. So I should go for pack leader, you say, Fumo? Yeah, seems good. Yeah, I would say so too. This is a nice thing to add. Don't worry, you'll learn all these talents by level 80. That makes it easier to just spend your points, because you know at level 80 you will have unlocked everything here. You don't really have to think much about it. There are 3 talents where you have a choice to make, but we will get to that when we actually get there. For now, we can choose between pack coordination. Attacking with Vicious Hunt instructs your pet to strike with their basic attack alongside your next Barbed Shot. Whole of the pack, your pet's basic attack critically strikes. Your pet's basic attack critical strikes increase your critical strike damage by 3% for 8 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. wild attacks, every third pet basic attack is a guaranteed critical strike, with damage further increased by critical strike chance. These two work quite well in tandem. I would do this before I do that, because after this you will have it easier to stack this. And this is just another attack bonus, so I would go with that for now. This is quite interesting to see the specializations. I don't want to hear Moira talk right now. I want to explore some stuff. Because maybe some of you noticed this treasure chest-like symbol here. That is a treasure chest. No, not that. What about this? No, that doesn't work either. What do you want? I'm experimenting with various substances that might assist with my work within the ringing deeps. I was hoping to find something on the surface that could help.
Raise the machine.
False? How could that? Actually, yes, that might work. Very well. I shall assist you. Let's steal some weapons. Shame what is happening to those farmers. I hope those weapons can help. Oh, this is Malok. Oh, what do you know about Basalteus? Are all outsiders so persistent? You have a second to interrupt my tasks. I should not tell you anything, but if it'll keep you out of my barbed wires, I heard Basalteus can be lured by violating the elemental balance around its den. There are 4 standing stones that act as seals. I will not say more than that. But may your path never lead where it leads. Turn back and do not execute your endeavor to find it. I will execute my endeavor to find it and then probably execute in Basalteus. Ooh, special enemy running up there. Bloodmaw.
I need to target someone first. I do not have a target.
Okay, so we got the Wolf Pack Leader's Helm, which is not as good as my one using now, but hides more of my appearance. And here we have some treasure. Oh, this can't be. I need to show you all something real quick, so you can understand the gravity of the situation here. Single dead Dornish pikefish lies nearby. This turtle is trying to help the rat recover. He gazes up at you, then looks to the fish. Maybe with a greater supply he can help the rat. So I need to find more Dawnfish, I think. But I have to log out and get on another character to teleport to Dalaran real quick and show you something so you can understand the gravity of the situation being shown there. Prophet and Stormwind. Everything, so no realm change.
Da's awake. We need you to return to Dalaran.
Okay, yeah, we can use the Wrath of the Lich King Dalaran version, because I think that should be there as well. Now we have to get down into the sewers, because the sewer turtle and sewer rat are obviously down in the sewers. Yeah, here they are. We have one sewer rat and 4 sewer turtles standing around and kinda listen to the lecture it gives. Does this remind you of something? Does this constellation of turtles and rat remind anyone in chat of something? No, Fumo? These are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter, the rat, and his 4 turtle children slash disciples. Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo. This is a little Easter egg hidden here in Dalaran in the sewers. So, do you now understand the gravity of this situation? A nearly dead sewer rat lying here and little turtle trying to take care of it. But only one turtle, not 4 as we would think. Weapons. We Unbound aren't fighters, those weapons have sat there a long time. Yeah, it really is sad, Fumo. I hope when we save the rat, the other 3 turtles will actually appear.
Take that, you
I knew it would be Bran sitting here.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Shadow Bun. Can I express how relieved I am to see you again? I went exploring and found Freywold village. They'd been attacked by Nerubians just before I arrived. I think the attack happened around the same time as the Corway and Dalaran attacks. The smacks or coordinated efforts. Bran sighs. These Earthmen need our help, but I can't do it alone. And who knows, we might find other things of interest, so how about it? Let's go save the Earthmen and the Delve. Ooh, we're doing a Delve now. The Delve is a new addition in this expansion, being a kinda like a dungeon, but you can do this dungeon alone or with a number of less than 5. In Mists of Pandaria, the developers added so-called scenarios, which are like short dungeons for 3 people. And in Dragonflight, they added some kind of treasure hunt for 1 person. But this is really the first time maybe the second time. But this is more variety. That a 1-person dungeon was created. In Shadowlands, there was a Tower of the Dead or Damned called Torghast, where you could climb it alone. But it was an instance experience, so it can be counted as a dungeon. But this is a bit different still, though. So it's quite nice to see that you can do some exploring on your own sometimes.
Let's stock up on supplies before we head in.
We rummage through the supplies and find a selection of useful items. So we can now equip Bran with some stuff for what he should do. I think it would be good to have him as a healer. What happens to us?
Let's do this. Through here.
Tier of difficulty. Tier 1. Recommended for adventurers who want minimum challenge. The rest is not available for me now. Tier 2 is unlocked by finishing Tier 1, Tier 3 by Tier 2. And this is available when the war within Season 1 begins. Season 1 being the mythical and PvP and raid season. So that will probably happen in the next few weeks. And get some more here. Okay, after Season 1 begins, everything can be unlocked. The Nerubians have kidnapped miners from Feywold village. You will receive expeditionary spoils and player's experience. Let's go into.
Glad to see Adelgon finally sent us some help.
This dun sound you hear just now is the usual sound that happens when you line up for a dungeon finder. For the dungeon finder, you find a group for random or specific dungeons. Same for raid.
let's rescue these folks and avoid these webs.
Torment Pith. You must aid us. The Nerubians have taken the miners hostage. It's not a coincidence that we were targeted right after the coreway was destroyed. After all, we are the ones who can repair it. Help me traverse the mines, rescue my colleagues, and defeat these Nerubians. In exchange, I'll give you access to our treasure cache deeper in the mines. Webbed hookshot obtained. Device will allow you to hook onto Nerubian posts throughout the delve. Okay. I'll guard the cart and help you rescue your friends. No need to wait for the Storm Riders, we'll handle this ourselves.
Nerubians might pop out if you do.
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Why would the Nerubians attack this mine? I had explosions. Is the coreway safe? Or am I supposed to go there without stepping onto the webs? The Nerubians kept mentioning the coreway. Is it really destroyed?
Those webs will summon Nerubians. Don't stand in them.
I do not have a target. I require a target.
That one doesn't talk. Killed Biter. Nice name for an enemy.
Let's keep this cart moving.
Ah, that's the way to get over here. Over the nets, the webs.
They're behind us. Watch out.
I need to target something first.
Ooh, a big one.
I require a target.
Annoying ankle biters.
Let's get the rest of our people out of here.
Jump on? No, I can't jump on. Yeah, the Storm Riders when they are needed.
Nice find.
Nice find. That's a big one. Ah, he's immune against being frozen. Ooh, I should get out of there.
I need to target something first.
Loader signal, epic. While in combat, a magnetic loader has a chance to assist you. Pulling enemies towards it for 5 seconds before exploding for fire damage can only happen every 120 seconds. It appeared and killed itself. This mine provides for fray wood. What do we do now? Ooh, I need mining for that. Ah, damn skittering menace. I could use a few cinder brews after this. We were working when the Nerubians swarmed us.
We'll move ahead. Meet us up above.
Nice find!
This is somewhat similar to Torghast, with some additional stuff being that you level up Bran as well.
Speak freely. No directive needed. Returning to task. Goodbye. Another ambush. This must be how they captured the others.
I require a target.
All right. New directives. You take out the Nerubians ahead, and we'll follow behind.
Okay, we're in an ad break, but we can't really pause here. Oh, we can.
That's more like it.
Let's do a little break. Oh, thanks for the hydrate, Fumo. I just drank something. So next sip. I still have unread mail from Ned Peggle. Let's see, I don't know what she is called here. I do know what it looks like, though. I hope. Okay, I don't know what it looks like, I think. Or was it early already? Okay, she is also called Catty in English.
Next in line, please.
And summon her to check your mail.
You have a good day
And this is a mail pretty much every new character gets from someone named Ned Pagel, who is the best fisherman in the world. And this you can use to enhance your mounts, which makes them able to walk on water. Yeah, in the past there were some dedicated mounts that were able to do that. These water striders. But at some point the developers thought, why not give every mount that ability? And so this thing was created. I think you can also equip other stuff, but I've never really done that.
I need to target something first.
Look around! There's treasure here!
I do not have a target.
There really is treasure here.
Nice find!
More treasure here? An actual treasure chest.
I need to target something first.
Lightning bottle. Damage a stunned, rooted, or incapacitated enemy to open a lightning bottle. Deals nature damage to enemies around you for 1 minute.
The treasure room is up ahead. We'll wait for you to clear the area first.
Fantastic!
Fantastic!
I require a target.
Oh, the old friend was here just now. I see in chat. Queen's God Sirik said, we must ensure the core is never repaired. Now we have to fight against Web General up in R. Everything is web. Ooh, many achievements. Or 2 rather. Watchbearer's chainmail. Ooh, we get some gold as well. Ancient Curiosity Combat. You hold the relic and discover shimmering glow emanating from it. This looks important. The Explorers League would be interested in this. Use and equip the unbreakable iron idol to Bran Bronzebeard. I think this might unlock the tank ability for Bran.
That's more like it.
Or not, it's more like a trinket but added to him. When any player's health falls below 40% health during combat, the idol awakens, dealing moderate physical damage to nearby enemies and taunting them for 4 seconds. Can only occur every 2 minutes.
That's more like it.
Now to leave this place we can ride the Levo Bot 7000. Here's me ready to leave.
The answers are here. I can feel it.
Phew, what an adventure! And we saved those Earthen too.
There's more to explore out there, and you know me, can't resist a good cave.
This course pretty interesting. It had some familiar features to Torghast, but also added its own little twist to it and feels like it's more shorter, on the shorter side, like Dungeons Torghast explorations could take a while. The fun thing about Torghast was that you could get pretty omnipotent.
And whose fault is that? Your edict is to protect the Isle, not just the city and not just the Oathsworn.
But that took a while and you had to hope for the right drops to happen. And the delves now feel like more of a fun little thing you can do once a day on the side if you feel like it. And don't take as much time.
Yes, I am the former Stone Lord.
I'm not sure what I expected to find coming here. Adelgon and her people have built a beautiful life for themselves. She cares for her people, and that I can respect. Now that we're here, we should help her, Shadowban. If she once was the Stone Ward, then her people should still have the skills and resources to repair the Coreway. She and Balgrim have a complicated history. I have no doubt that, but they must put that aside now.
It must have been hard for you to walk away.
Yes, I was the Stone Ward. With the Stonebound, I built all of Dornegal, but I could not remain there. The Stonebound continued to mine and build and maintain. That was our edict. But after thousands of years, the Titans were silent, and yet we still built. My people wanted something more. Many began to drop their tools and leave for the Wolds. I argued for them, that we all should be able to choose. But Balgrim was furious, and Merrick's would not defy the Titans either. And so, I joined my people here.
Leaving all you know for what you think is right. That takes some courage.
Or faulty programming. We are free, but we did choose to live unprotected. And now, my people suffer again.
Well, I may be an outlander, but I think you're in the right. And these Oathsworn should be protecting you. Having a different opinion doesn't make you any less earthen.
That is not Baelgrim's assessment.
Well, let's hope he'll come around. For now, we can only help ourselves and get your people healed.
Thank you for saving my people from the Nerubians. Bran Bronzebeard permanently joins your party while in the Delve.
As you will.
We stabilized most of the injured, but many of the earthen you saved need more help. The Nerubians often fight with corrosive poisons that eat away even our stone bodies. Hungarian flesh has long been used by our healers for its medicinal powers. The Hungarian takeover of the quarry is one unexpected boon to our situation, one we will adapt to. Aragon looks grimly proud. One we will adapt to, as the Unbound always do. But I can't leave Ebona's side. Will you help me?
Come back and share your experiences.
The quarry is overrun with Hungarians. All of the mining tunnels are collapsed and we do not have time to clear them out and rebuild. However, I did spy a good amount of ore on the ground on the way here. It would be a start at repairing the coreway, but Baelgrim sighs and grimly looks at the injured Unbound earthen. I'm needed here, with Adelgon's people. My people. Will gather the ore in my stead.
Be vigilant.
When...
You gather the ore. Adelgon, how can I help?
That's the first time you've asked that question. But you can start by helping the injured.
Suddenly, when you need to do boring stuff like gathering rocks on the ground, he is concerned about these people.
You need something?
You got them to talk to you? Amazing. That is more information than I thought they had.
Safe travels.
All they gave us was a location in a garbled riddle, but I guess we know where to start. I can picture it now. Once I have Bassaltier's knowledge, I will have nobles and merchants lining up outside my house. No, my mansion. The Earthen did say southwest, right? I will find the cave and meet you there, quickly now.
Have a good one.
I can't wait, soon everyone will know my name and reputation. I will meet you there. Let's go there a bit faster. Oops, suddenly I'm attacked. I totally did not see that coming. Get some ore. Here's some Hungarians.
I do not have a target.
You will.
I need to target something first. I require a target. I do not have a target.
I think it's cool that if you cast Explosive Shot, it also explodes even if the enemy was killed already. Battle enemy down there. That looks evil. Better to exterminate it. That went quickly. There's a quest up there. First I need to take care of these.
I require a target.
And then get the quest. Concerning Fungarians, abandoned in the dim, candlelit chamber, the parchment wrinkled and worn, bears the traces of hastily scribbled research notes. Log entry 235 18-7. Date fabrication quarter cycle. Observation: Fungarians exhibit accelerated growth and increased territorial aggression. Spore dispersal seems to have quadrupled compared to previous recorded rates. Oh god, can be read. Okay, that just... Observation: mycelium expansion noted at an alarming rate, infiltrating neighboring vegetation. Fungarians display a heightened response to environmental stimuli, showcasing a potential shift in their ecological behavior. Notation: Fungarians demonstrate aggressive mycorrhizal interactions, outcompeting nearby fungal species. Accelerated growth raises concerns about potential ecological imbalances in the affected area. Observation: Fungarians now spreading beyond the initial study site. Aggressive mycelial intrusion observed in unexpected habitats. Urgent investigation needed to assess the broader ecological impact of this newfound behavior. Evacuation is recommended and research activities are temporarily halted for the safety of all involved. Ionin, assistant researcher. I can't get out of here. Through there. Oh, the big one is back. I killed him already, so I'll leave that one for other players. Spreading spore bit. Modina's notes. Slate tablet is carefully etched with earthen writing. Ooh. What's that thing showing a nameplate even without me having it activated? Modina's bag of ore, filled with red ore that looks exclusive to gem vein tunnels.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Memory gem fragment, dull and filled with spiderweb cracks. Gem piece is so fractured it might crumble in your grip. The original gem must have suffered immense physical damage. There's no salvaging this. I guess we won't be able to bring Modina back.
I need to target something first.
Interest there. Oh, there's the big beast. Oh yes, we found Modina. Chunks of stone are missing from the earthen body, and remains are streaked with mud. Tiny pale mushrooms sprout densely all over the corpse. Larger bulbous growth protrudes from the earthen's mouth and ears. A broken memory gem sits crushed within the body. This must be Modina. Time to fight the big guy. Just here anymore. Seems like we can just leave. Run a bit quick. Now for the beauty of feigning death. I think they killed me and are ignoring me now. The bronze timekeeper here means here's a racetrack for skywriting. Let's drive a course. During this course I have to fly through these gates. And at best in a very short time. Did I get gold? Yeah, I just barely got gold here on the first course. Was the normal one, and the advanced and reverse courses are even more difficult. But we got a break on our hands again. Can already fly to the next quest. Alright, time to continue.
How are you?
What took you so long? Those raging elementals could have killed me. I mean, luckily they didn't see me, but you could have gotten here a bit faster. Talia lets out an annoyed sigh. Let me know when you are ready to enter the cave. After you. Come on, let's go. Look at this place. These the standing stones.
Hey there.
Look at the walls of this cave. Look at all these gems. I can't believe it. The story must be real. I'm going to be so rich and influential and powerful. I need to sit down for a moment and catch my breath.
See you later.
According to the Earthen, we have to lure the spirit or disturb it or something. The 4 standing stones they mentioned have depleted elemental cores laying around them. They are igneous elementals outside and on the beach to the north. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Could you get me elemental cores? Maybe just a few? We're so close, so we might as well try.
See you around.
I do not have a target.
Ah, let's fly. Jumping up somewhere doesn't work, just fly over it.
Good day to you.
Do you have the cores? Igneous core. Under a layer of sand and dust lies a hard elemental core that tremors faintly in your hand.
Have a good one.
4 cores for 4 standing stones. I am ready when you are.
Safe travels.
I'm so close, I can feel it in my bones. Place the cores next to each standing stone. It is time to summon Basalteus.
Have a good one.
King of old, blinded by pride, he thought he could rule more than just his mortal subjects. You hear that? It must be Basalteus. We got its attention. The standing stone depicts a carving of a figure standing tall and proud, pointing at a mountain. Many kneel under the cover of their shadow. The curse of never-ending desire brings mortals and creators alike to their knees. Haven't you heard? Greed is good, you old grouch. Let's keep going. Standing stones depicts a carving of a figure with many gems behind them. The figure's unusually long arms are reaching for more gems. Self-consumed love for one's appearance hides the inner gem from sight. What does that even mean? The standing stone depicts the carvings of a figure surrounded by mirrors. The person is adorned with many gems, more than they can carry, more than they will ever need. While the reflections are smiling, the person is frowning. Coveting others' natural talents leads to stagnancy and self-ruin. I didn't come here for a lecture, I just want... Basalteus! Quick Shadowbound, subdue it! I do not wish to fight you, mortal. I am here to grant you your heart's desire. What? Really? That was easier than I thought.
How are you?
That was almost effortless. For me at least. Can you imagine what I can do with this knowledge? Can you imagine my name spoken in Stormwind, Gilneas, maybe even Orgrimmar? I will be able to do and achieve everything I wanted. Everyone will finally look up to me. I will have all the gold for all I can find and create. We're getting a recipe for jewel crafting. I am ready, creature. Give me your knowledge. As you wish. What's happening? No. No, the gem one must learn humility, patience and nurturing, like the high mountains and deep caves that harbor gems. You will remain in this form for many eons until your inner silence screams cease and the calmness of your mind guide your heart to the task. Only after thousands of years of the stillness will you learn the truth of the perfect gem as I do. You will wait patiently like the others before you. Bassateur's gaze falls upon you as it returns to the earth. Carvings fresh and deep, the standing stone depicts a human woman. Her hand is outstretched as if trying to command Bassateur's. Beside her is another figure resembling you. Well, that didn't end nicely for her. But since we are still out of stone, it doesn't really concern us. Ooh, we got something interesting here. Here stands Krat, watcher of the south, a storm rider. May her keen eyes keep us safe until the end of time. Just this, no treasure for me? Here we got the skywriting glyph here. I actually level up skywriting more. Not sure where to find it. Oh, here maybe. Bounce. Skywriting. Skills and unlocks. I can't level it up more. You're going to teach farmers to fight? Ha! Good luck with that. Don't you think about the legacy you will leave behind? Ha! Not me. I am going to live forever.
Welcome, Outlander.
Each of us will inevitably shut down one way or another. Matters is that we leave behind afterward. As for me, I am compiling a collection of interesting items for whomever comes after me.
Our lives are our own.
Rare pearl would be perfect addition to my collection.
Tell me what drives
All this doom and gloom about the earth now shutting down. Not me. I'll find a way to stay operating if it's the last thing I do. Which I guess it would be if I can't figure something out. Here's some dark humor.
May your choices return you here.
Genius! I'm sure eating pearls will keep me from shutting down. Yeah, that probably works. Damn, this tower is high up. What is my purpose? All things will end. What is the point of today? Why should I take any action at all?
Choices return you here.
Pearl? Why are they valued so? Perhaps I should find one. I'll find out. Okay. Let's go to the Weapons and Warriors quest. I don't want to do the world quest right now.
The Coreway must be protected.
Weapons and Warriors, good work. I'm glad you were able to recruit some fighters. It's worse than I expected and we will need everyone we have. You all have your assignments, move out. Pilfered pearls. The pearls that these farmers harvest are their only source of livelihood. Some of these Earthen even look at pearl farming as their primary reason for existing. The Gorloks continue to pilfer pearls at every opportunity. As you eliminate the Gorloks, search them for stolen pearls. Let us recover as many as we can.
The Titans will return.
Most of the farmers are already out in the field defending their positions. I have trained them as best I could given the circumstances, but they are still wielding farming tools. I need you to distribute the weapons you gathered to those on the front lines. While it may not markedly improve their combat ability, at least it will boost their confidence that they are not alone in this fight.
Resuming work cycle.
Alright, let's go and do this. Which will probably be the last bits of stuff I do today, because it's getting late. Do you just want to eat the pearls to live as long as you can? That's right, why would you just give your years away if it can extend your lifespan? The end is coming sooner or later. Well, if it comes to that, I would much rather give her the pearls to extend her life, not mine. Yeah, that's a Gorlok. Also doing the world quest while we're at it. Why farm pearls at all? Soon there will be no one left to enjoy them. We do not value the pearls as much as the process. In farming we work together and spend time with each other towards a common goal. It is our enjoyment and enrichment of today that we value, not tomorrow.
I require a target.
Finally, one pearl.
I do not have a target.
And another pearl.
I must get closer.
Oh, that might have been a mistake. Let's go all out. And quite well for going against an elite mob.
I need to target something first.
I'm collecting items that I enjoy so that I can leave something of myself when I am gone. Perhaps one day someone else will find and treasure them. In this way I can live on. Preposterous, all our efforts must be focused on restoring the machines that sustain us. Anything else is wasted effort. Now I still need 6 more pilfered pearls.
I'm out of range.
5 more.
I require a target.
Or more. Oh god. Oh, we just finished the world quest. I thought we got another level.
Target something first.
3 more to go.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
More to go.
Too far away. I must get closer.
And finished. Take that, Gorloks. Are we winning? Of course we are.
Work cycle interrupted.
We need to return these pearls to the farmers. Pilfered pearl, a pleasantly pretty pearl covered in gross Gorlok guts.
May the Titan...
Thank you, Shadowban. Eliminating the Gorlok threat was just one of our objectives here. Giving the farmers their lives back is another.
Faith, order.
Excellent. As long as they fight together and for each other, I believe we will be victorious.
Return if you wish to speak again.
Okay, we're gonna do this real quick because that's the end of it. It seems the Gorloks have been bolstering their forces with summoned elementals. That explains how they were able to overrun the farmers so easily. It will take all of our strength to hold off the Colossi already in the field. I need you to stop any new elementals from being created. Thanks for hanging out and lurking around, Cruzy. I guess I have to look into that command, which I wanted to do from yesterday already and forgot. Elementals of this size and power can only be created by the most powerful of Gorlok Shaman. Seek them out behind enemy lines and eliminate them. This should end the Gorlok threat to the farmers once and for all.
May Rook nor Ram
With me, my friends. I ask you to follow me one last time, once more to battle. Charge for Agatha! Agatha is invincible! Okay, we have to play one we already have slain. Burgle Jurgle. Was it Torgle Lorgle? Torgle Lorgle.
I require a target.
Burgle Lorgle was slain. There's something hidden there.
I do not have a target.
Wurgle, Wurgle, we have to join this fight real quick or we have to wait until it respawns, which is always annoying. He's somewhat annoying. Now we have to... that's not the right one. I'm gonna cheat my way through here. Or not. Because I have to wait for it to respawn anyway. Let's dance a bit while we wait. Oh, there he is already. Gurgle, gurgle.
I do not have a target.
No, Agatha died.
Communication in...
Thank you for your aid, stranger. Without you, none of this would have been possible. You have given us back our livelihood today, and our hope. Take this as a small token of our gratitude. It's not enough, but it is all we can offer. Know that you will always be welcome among our people. Let us now turn our attention to Agatha. It doesn't really matter which one I take. That's for more.
Our lives are our own.
When we had no one to turn to, Agatha chose to help us, not out reward or obligation, but simply a sense of duty to her fellow Earthen. As we fought the Colossi, the Scorlocks here attempted to flank us. No one available, Agatha split off alone to intercept them. Though vastly outnumbered, Agatha held the line and defeated these foes before you, but her injuries were too grave and she succumbed to her wounds. Even in death, she has refused to fall. Agatha has made an impact on all of us. She shall live on in our minds and memories. She will be remembered. Will be remembered. And that marks the end of my stream for today. Gotten quite late and I need to get some sleep, but I will return tomorrow. Then we'll explore more of the Isle of Dawn. Thanks for the love, Fumo. Maybe we get through some more here. I mean, there are a lot of question marks, which does mean that there are questions here, but there are quests to hand in. Maybe we will get through the whole campaign, and then we will be able to go down to Kazarga in the Ringing Deep's Hello Fall, and Ashgahed is the last one. Yeah, from the levels we can see the Ringing Depths is the first one, Isle of Dawn is still 73, Ringing Deeps starts at 73, so we will go there, then to Hollow Fall, and then Ashgahed. But that's some stuff for the future. And for today, I'm gonna finish stream now and see if there's someone I want to raid. Not really at this point, at the moment. Most stuff that is recommended to raid at the moment for me is other people's playing World of Warcraft. But I don't want you to get spoiled before I get to these parts. Or maybe just raid Cruci. He's always here lurking around. So have a good night or day, and let's see each other on the next raid, next stream, I mean. Bye bye.